introduction, you're not in the restaurant industry anymore, right?
I'm still in the restaurant.
You sure? Okay, cool.
I still own that bar real quick.
No, we told me that, so we'll talk about that.
We're gonna talk about that.
Okay. I'm just making sure that he.
Oh, he knows. He doesn't know.
He did not inform me. I was like,
Yeah, bro.
that's why I looked at you. I'm like, fuck. All right, cut the closers. Yeah. It's your boy E-Mace coming in live from private dining.
Yeah, I'm about to say, man.
I don't know where I don't even know
Undisclosed
where
location, nigga.
Yeah, undisclosed location.
Location.
As always, like I said, I'm your boy E-Mace. We are here to provide the stories. We are your closers. We are the people that you look forward to when you want to come into a restaurant super late at night and annoy the staff. We're the people you're going to have to deal with. That's a bad time for you.
Bad time.
And as always, to my far right, you got that boy, Reek. I think I'm smarter than you, the closer. And our special guest today, we're especially thankful to have this young man in here. This gentleman, he's been talking to us for a little quick minute. We've been talking to him for a quick minute. We've been working on having this
Since season 1.
Yeah, before season 1 was really a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
sure.
actually dope. Got that boy Corinthian. What's going on, partner? How you doing?
What's happening? So
Chilling.
wait, y'all are past season 1 of this already?
This is season 2.
Oh, season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, you boys been working.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I hear you.
It's a lot of shit in the
Cheers to
pipe
that.
right now.
Oh, you know what? Yep.
Cheers to that. Congrats.
Appreciate
You
you.
know, season.
All right, man, but we're going to jump into it like we do every episode.
How was your last
How was
shift?
your last shift?
How was my last shift?
How was your last shift?
Yeah.
And we're coming at it weak because we want you to drop the real info of how you really flow in this industry, man. Tell us about it.
So how was my last shift? My last shift, it's been a minute. It's wild. My last shift was quite boring, actually.
Word. That's
My
a
last-
good day.
We're talking, I mean, my last shift might have been 9 months ago now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah?
been 9 months.
Mm.
Yeah, at least.
Got up out of there.
Word?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Congrats. Good. I know that last clock out or that last time.
My last shift was about 9 months ago.
Word.
It was relieving.
See,
Once
I
I realized
understand.
I'm done, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah, I would say my last shift was quite relieving. Quite relieving.
You were relieved of your duties.
I was relieved?
I'm just saying.
Is,
you
I'm about to
said
say,
it was
is
relieving.
that the story that's going around?
I don't know.
See, I'm finding out new things every day.
I have no idea.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the story that was being painted, though. It's just
Really?
kind of funny. Yeah, of course. Everybody's going to create their own narrative to create it, to,
Yeah.
for their own benefit to make themselves look good in the situation. But
Facts.
it was a mutual decision for me to dip from that.
That's what that's what I heard.
Yeah,
that's
it
what I
was-
heard.
it was-
But
it
also
was.
at the same time was like management was trying to seem like they fired you, and it's like
Oh, of course.
You know how
but
you know how
it was one of those things where it was just like, well, you don't. He was like, well, if you don't want to do this, then all right, cool, I don't want to do this. Oh, you didn't think I would actually say that?
You thought I'd get scared into.
Oh, well, can you
coming in.
finish out? No, I can't. Can you just do that? No. Can you train? No.
So let's go ahead and get into what you were actually doing. You were a manager, general manager.
So I was a GM at Para Bistro.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, in West Midtown, Atlanta. I don't know if I'm supposed to
No, we don't
disclose
give a
that
fuck.
information.
They ain't
If
our
you
people.
want to put it out, I mean, you don't work for them no more.
They are not our people. Shit.
We don't work there.
Them motherfuckers
Yeah,
might
so,
be
yeah.
getting sued.
I was the GM at Para Bistro. That was the last restaurant job that I had. That
Yeah.
was the last job I had in the industry at this current time.
Right.
There might be something else cooking, but at this current time, that was the last thing I did. I was the GM at Para Bistro. I went in there looking to just be a consultant too, which was kind of crazy.
Right.
How it all happened, because I had no expectations of even being their GM.
Right.
Or even really being a manager for real at first. I thought I was going in there to be to consult.
Yeah.
For a little bit,
And that's
one
based
thing
on
led
your
to another.
experience before. Like what other jobs did you have, either managing or even working the floor? You know what I mean?
I mean, at this point, I've been in the industry for over 11 years. For 11 years now. I started my career in New York City in Harlem.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
where,
wow.
yeah, I started at a craft cocktail bar in Harlem called, what was it called at first? La Bodega 47.
Oh,
La
wow.
Bodega 47th in Harlem. It was the first restaurant job that I ever had. Well, I mean, my first restaurant job really was like a pizza spot at 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I kind of have to attest to that because
Mine was Chick-fil-A.
I mean, because it attests to the fact that I've literally worked every position in the restaurant.
Yeah.
And those first 2 jobs were when I did all the grunt work, dishwashing. You know what I'm saying? That's bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Busboy dishwasher. That's what I did. That was my first restaurant job. But then my first restaurant job on the front of house side was actually when I went to New York.
Okay.
So I became a barback. You know what I'm saying? I became a barback.
Yeah.
Bartender. In a craft cocktail bar. So my first experience to drinks, and then to the bar programming was through craft cocktails. So like first couple drinks that were pretty cool that I learned how to make were whiskey sours with egg whites.
Egg white. We hate the motherfuckers, right?
Yeah.
We hate the motherfucker that asked for the egg white.
Used to make margarita with actual guacamole.
Yeah.
They got guacamole.
We used to use guacamole to make margarita. And one of my favorite drinks is actually it's called the Devil in the Slingback. It's actually muddled red or green bell pepper. It's mezcal. It's chipotle sauce.
The fuck?
And bruh,
Chipotle sauce?
With
Chipotle sauce.
With a black sea salt rim. And I promise you, it's amazing. One of the best spicy, smoky margaritas you ever had in your life.
Really?
Yeah, like exactly. I'm talking like
He don't like smoky.
I don't like
He
smoky.
he fucking hates
You don't
smoky.
use mezcal, but I'm saying
Yeah.
a bar spoon of chipotle sauce and then muddled. I prefer green pepper because it gives it a sweet and spicy feel to it.
Right.
But the regular recipe was muddled red pepper.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, like one of the best drinks I've ever had in my life. So like that was like my first introduction into the industry.
Yeah.
And that's how I learned how to make drinks, tips, and then just the way that place was ran. And it's all important to my career story.
Yeah.
Because the way that place was ran, it wasn't ran very well.
But hey man, your first serving job it's never run well.
Bro,
Yo, the place wasn't
nigga
run
that was
well.
current serving job.
So around
What
that
is he
time
talking
was the time that, you could go to, was one of the first times that Americans could go to Cuba. Around the first time. So the owner went to Cuba and this motherfucker just disappeared.
What you mean?
Motherfucker went to Cuba and was in Cuba for God knows how long. So like we ended up having to run our own, run the restaurant. So we had to learn how to do everything. We had to learn how to go get our liquor. We had to learn how to go get the food inventory, cost of goods. Like we ran the restaurant ourselves.
Damn.
Really trial by fire type of situation.
Yeah, like dead ass trial by fire. And then when he came back, he did
Oh,
something.
he came back?
Yeah. When he finally came back, it was no love lost on whatever we did. It didn't matter, even because we definitely gave ourselves raises.
Absolutely.
But like, it was no love lost on whatever we did. And then when he came back, he did something that to this day I've never seen happen in the industry. And I didn't realize how dope it was then. He closed the restaurant for 7 days, remodeled, rebranded in 7 days flat, and reopened.
Damn.
Never missed a beat. I'm talking new windows, new patio, knocking out walls. Everything was done in 7 days. New menu, everything was done in 7 days. And reopened under a new name, new brand, completely different concept. It was called Sexy Taco Dirty Cash. That's what it was called.
Sexy Taco Dirty Cash.
That was the
That's crazy.
That's
as
a
fuck.
wild
that was the rebrand name,
Bro.
That was the rebrand name. And I never had seen that before, but back then we just thought, I was young, so I was like, what, 23, 24 maybe?
Yeah.
So back then I'm just like, I'm just trying to get my money. I don't really care about this.
The checks didn't stop, so I don't care.
Yeah, well, it wasn't even about the checks not stopping. It was like, I was just trying to make a way. Like, I had just moved to New York. I had no plan, no nothing. Like, I moved to New York with a suitcase and $1,600 in my pocket. So, as me, I was just trying to
Nigga, that's about a half month rent.
And the girl,
That's that dream.
and the girl I was dating at the time, she just wanted me to get into different things. And so she was just like, you should get into the restaurant industry. I think you'd be really good at it.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool. So I got in. And then I want to say I worked there for about 3.5, 4 months. I was there at that spot. Then the sugar factory in Meatpacking District had just started opening their big Meatpacking District location.
Yeah.
So most people don't know that the original sugar factory was in a room maybe twice this size. Like literally, the first original sugar factory. Yeah, I'm talking 4-hour wait lines out the door around the block, right around the corner.
That was in New York.
Yeah, it was in New York. Then
They
moved
started in New York.
I didn't even know that.
and then they moved to
Fucking
the
sugary
3-story
drinks.
space Then they moved to the 3-story space around the corner in the meatpacking district. I forgot what it was called before that. Before it was Sugar Factory. But then, I mean, at that point they had 365 seats.
Damn.
They moved to the new location. Yeah, it was like it went from like 80 seats to 365.
People really like fucking nitrogen.
Nitrogen.
I mean, this is 2013, 2014, so you have to understand
That was
like,
probably
nothing else like that.
Well, and then the way that they popped off was just like genius. Like, okay, the concept itself is very unique and that's gonna catch eyes.
Yeah.
But like, you have to think about what was happening in society around that time. You got social media blowing up, Instagram blowing up, the Kardashians are blowing up.
Yeah.
Which was a big thing because a lot of people for a long time thought the Kardashians were owners of the restaurants and they weren't. But at that time, they had just signed on Kylie to do 5 openings with the brand. And at that time, that is when she blew up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it was just like the perfect coincidence because now she's doing these openings and you got thousands of people showing up, screaming, showing up to the restaurants because of the openings, and then the whole concept of just inviting all these celebrities in for free, comping their meals, getting them to take the pictures with the giant ice cream.
That's like where
all
that's
like,
where the fucking foodie.
for social media.
That's where that happened.
Just blew. Yeah, it just kind of blew up, and then you got everything was how crazy can we get with the drinks? How crazy can we get with the desserts? And how much more crazier can we continue to make this?
Right.
That's how it kind of got where it is. So.
Yeah, definitely gotta sip that wine, but you know what I mean.
So then I ended up came in and I actually lied on my resume.
Got to.
This one
Always.
this story is like one of my favorite stories to tell because most people don't know how I really done my thing in the restaurant industry. So I appreciate y'all giving me the platform to talk about it.
For sure.
But yeah, so I actually lied on my resume to this day, and it's funny because I ended up having a conversation with the lady who hired me 3 years later. And told her like I lied to you in my resume, and she was like, "That's crazy." She's like, "Really?" She said,
You
"Yeah,
fooled
I would have
me?
never hired you." And I said, "I would have never hired you." And she said, "I would have never hired you." And I responded with, "Imagine that." And she was like, "Touche." And I was like,
Wouldn't be where we are.
What a way to block your blessing. Can you tell somebody your boss?
So yeah, so like, I had never served before, bro. Like ever, I had never served before.
Yeah.
My only experience was when I learned in the kitchen at the spot in Harlem and what I learned behind the bar in the spot in Harlem, but there was hiring servers.
Yeah.
So I got put on as a server, and I mean, if there's a restaurant to serve it for your first time, this is not the one.
That is not how I picture this.
Anywhere else but here. On the flip side, if this is your first experience serving and you can make it through it,
Then you get that.
then there's nowhere you can't go.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
I feel like where we work, that's how it is too, though.
Because you have to understand, like,
You have to get to a
sure.
certain level.
you have a restaurant that's running through 1,000 covers a shift.
Yeah.
We're talking 1,000 covers on Saturday.
LA worked at
Yeah,
Carmine's.
so my sorry, not to cut you off.
Carmine's was right around the corner from us.
The same spot.
Carmine's
And my
right around the
brother
corner.
used to work at the Hard Rock in Times Square. He said, "No, we go crazy,
Hard Rock Times Square is insane.
insane." He told me he'd work all day, and I'd be like, "How much you make?" He was like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
and in New York City, a night, I was like,
No, that's
I think he said
crazy.
he hit like 12 one night. I think it was like Valentine's Day.
That's
or something
valid.
Like that.
That's super valid.
And he-
As a somebody who
Yeah.
served in New York, valid.
12. And he like, bro, he was like, I came in at 2.
Oh, this is not even the whole shift. This is not even a whole day. This is just a shift.
Yeah, and the shift,
He made it 12?
He would try to work it like they stopped him from working doubles on Valentine's Day and like Father's Day and shit like that.
Yeah.
Bro, they did the same thing to me, bro. They made me stop working so many doubles. There were shifts, there were days where I would work. I got to a point where I could say I'm gonna make X amount of money this day and I'm gonna make it every time.
Yeah.
No question asked. But we're talking. I'm talking like, all right, I'm gonna have $1,000 day today.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I believe
all right.
it.
I'm like, yeah.
I mean, I believe it. Like the prices and shit, everything in New York, shit.
And
Like
it's
you
a-
talk about like New York, you talk about LA, you talk about some certain places in Chicago. Like that price, Atlanta's not touching shit like that, bro.
No,
Like,
well, no. I mean, there is a sugar factory in Atlanta, but it's nothing. And never has been, and that's part of the story, of course, because I ran the sugar factory in Atlanta too.
You
Yeah.
did?
Yeah. I did.
Okay.
So going back,
Yeah.
because we're still in 2014 right now.
Yeah.
It's still
Damn, you've had a hell of a career.
Yeah, this is 2014. So I got in, there's a lot of people I have to shout out in this story. You know, shout out to my boy Ivan. He taught me how to carry trays. He taught me how to hold plates up my arm.
I still
Shout out to-
I don't do that shit, bro.
Yeah.
My
But then these are things we had to know
yeah,
because you
yeah,
have to understand you're going to do 1,000 covers and. See, like,
Exactly.
y'all used to, no offense, y'all used to carrying glassware like this. No, bro, I got cauldrons.
What the fuck?
Of drink. You gotta think how Sugar Factory is.
Sugar Factory
Big
crazy.
ass goblets full of dry ice.
Yeah, you're
and
right.
full of ice that I have to drop on the table. And then I have full Boston shakers of liquid. Sometimes if I got I got a tray with 10 full Boston shakers.
I'm dropping
Have you
all that
dropped?
shit.
Have you dropped any?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Bro, I swear to God, like I
My
told
worst
you,
drop
I've
is
told you.
crazy. Because we used to have this rule, like, because you remember, these drinks are blue, green, red, pink,
Everything.
yellow, like, and it's all sugar. So, like,
That
we
shit
had
ain't
this
coming
rule of
out.
serving that, like, bro, like, if you're gonna drop the shake, I used to tell servers too, because, like, I did my thing. I got to my chance to, I'm real competitive. I learned quick.
Yeah.
So I did my thing. I became our top selling server. I'm talking in a matter of a 6-month span. The next high selling server behind me is behind me by 30 grand.
Damn.
Sales. Like, yeah, I was running up $250,000 worth of sales in every 3 months.
Yeah.
By myself. Yeah, I was running numbers. You know what I'm saying, as a server, and it was because back then it was fun.
Yeah.
Back then it was fun. I'm like,
Fun,
give
and
me
you getting
any
bread.
section, and we're competitive to the point where like we don't care. Like we're like, give me any section, give me the worst section.
I bet you.
New servers will come in and they'll complain about sections. I'm like, yo, give me your section. I have the best section. You got the worst. Give me your section, and I'm still doubling in tips.
Hey, nobody's doing that where we work.
If
No.
you're, I'm just being honest because.
Yeah, no, I mean I feel you.
No, I feel you.
Because coming to Atlanta from a city like New York and then coming to the restaurant industry here, no offense to respectfully Atlanta restaurant,
no.
you know,
We know.
workers,
We know.
y'all ain't got shit going on compared to up top, bro.
Bro,
like,
they really don't.
I
LA,
still-
that's why LA when he worked in
to this
Carmine,
day, I've
Yeah.
never seen a person in Atlanta sky a tray. That's all I'm saying.
Sky a Trey.
Oh, pick that bitch up like this? Like Super Saiyan, like, spirit bomb, bitch.
Bro, we carry trays. Bro, I carry trays like this.
Bro, fingers.
Like,
Bro,
plates, 6, 7,
yeah,
8,
nah.
9 plates on a tray like this, bro.
You got it.
I got buzz boys that used to carry 2 football trays like that running upstairs. Like it was just a different game. If we're talking just restaurant industry, like it's just a different game. It's like NFL versus Canadian football, bro. Like it really is, bro.
Different
That's
numbers.
crazy.
It's just a different ballgame up
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Like just the bus boys, like down here, everybody moves slow. That was my biggest thing that I've seen being in any restaurant, any bar. You know what I'm saying? Since I've been back in Atlanta, since 2018, it's just like they're running
No sense of
circles,
urgency, bro.
You know?
Yeah, they have no sense of urgency. It's
and
crazy.
And we talked about this with LA on his episode. I think the difference is the South and like family up in New York, born up there. My
Yeah.
mom's still up there. I go up there I'm actually going up there this August, right? The certain aspect of the South does hospitality, up north does service. And
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Except they got better hospitality too. They do.
I'm from the aspect of like the South, like slow. It's like everyone
slow.
from up north that moves down is like everyone drives so slow or everyone walks so slow.
Yeah.
More people across the sidewalk.
It is a slower. But
Slower
New York
pace.
City is the fastest paced fucking city.
Yeah, you gotta get the fuck
US.
out. And I think that's where it comes
You
from.
gotta
Like,
get in
I
and
want my food. Hey, as long as you're not fucking it up, you're nice to me. Certain things don't. Certain things matter everywhere, but certain things don't matter some places.
Right.
I say that.
I'll give you that.
Right.
There's this guy that I watch. Not watch. He just came up on my shit just because I guess it's our podcast, whatever. And he's a Som. But I guess he has, I don't know where the fuck his camera is, whatever. But while he's serving
Las
tables,
Vegas dude, right?
He's probably got meta glasses.
it might.
Is he?
You're right. It is in Vegas. It is in Vegas.
And he always put. Yeah, he do.
And he pops, $20,000 bottles and shit, and like tells you about it, and takes a sip from in front of the table. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And then tells them what, shit like that. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, if we did something like that at our restaurant, we'd get fired. Like, straight up. Like, not even a joke. If we popped the bottle and then, oh, this is your wine. That's
So if
your
you did a Somali.
that's your taste. But I'm actually gonna drink
What's
this
name used to
shit.
do it? But
Yeah.
He did get fired, but
He
not
got-
for that reason.
not
He's
for that,
wild.
but but when that happened,
For every table, it's very much so like you have to develop a respect factor. Like in New York, yeah, It's the South, bro. Because the idea
People are gonna be like, "Why are you drinking my wine?"
They'd be like,
The fuck?
because correct. No, that's the same look. That's correct. It's more like you're supposed to taste it, explain to them what they should be looking for.
Exactly.
And then hand me my glass, right? They're like, quick taste.
that's true
taste
Somali.
that shit first.
That's how it's supposed to go. But
In the
like,
South,
once again,
different.
when I came back to Atlanta, because I've never served in Atlanta,
Yeah.
and I never will. Never have. Never. I bartended here, but I would
Not
never.
stay on that side, bro.
Would never serve in Atlanta in a million years, ever. So like to me, that shit's crazy. But like I said, like the way that we used to get down up top, we used to just move fast. So I ended up. I did my first year there at Sugar Factory. Worked my way up, and then one of my managers came to me and she was just like, "Yo, you know, they want to have a conversation with you about being a manager." And I laughed it off and I was like, "If Tom's one of the owners," and I was like, "Well, shit, if Tom asked me directly, I'll do it." Like I want to say a couple months go by, Tom taps me on the shoulder when he walks by one day. He said, "Hey, buddy, we got to talk," and I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
End of my word. Pulls me downstairs. We have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? We have a conversation, and I was just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I give it a shot. You know, I'm young. I'm 24. I'm in a new industry. I'm succeeding. I'm making a lot of money. Like, at that time, legitimately, that was the most money I'd ever made.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
gonna be my next question. Sorry, finish what you're saying, but my question to you is
Go ahead.
making that transition from manager, because he's thought about it, I've thought about I was going through a program for a little bit for it. That shift of like that mindset of and I understood it because the consistency over like the consistency and the growth possibilities is a major thing for people that go from service to manager. Right?
As a rookie who was green, who didn't know shit about the restaurant industry, I thought I was making the best decision ever. Financially, worst decision ever.
Without a doubt.
Oh, bro, I cut my income, not even in half, maybe more than in half. Because you got to understand, like, what I was making in a week as a manager, I could make in a single double.
Right.
Not even 2 shifts. A double.
Yeah.
Double shift. Don't even have to be a weekend shift. I can make that in a double on a Tuesday.
That's why. Bro.
Absolutely. I can make that in a double on a Tuesday. At that time, our tips were just different. You gotta understand, like, we got gratuity on all tables of 5 or more. And that whole gratuity industry, like, that shit sucks. And this isn't as how where nobody cares about 1942. Nobody cares about none of that. Our check averages, average 2-top check was $125, $150. Yeah, I think drinks are $40, so 2 drinks on the table is already $80.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean,
And
when
they're
you do
splitting the
20%, and when you're running $6,000 worth of sales a shift
On the Av.
at 20% on the average,
On the Av.
yeah, do the math. That's
How many? Okay,
That's 12
all right.
minutes, so, like-
if you were to go back and say, and this is what server to server to server,
Yeah.
and this is for people that are watching that main.
because I still think I can give it up serving to like against the best.
Hey, no,
I think I can
and it's
give
one of those
it
things.
up serving tables. Like
Word.
I feel like I'm very. It's something. One of the things that I'm most confident about in life, and I haven't done it in so long. But it's just something I know that I do very, very, very well.
Hey, bro, the Messiah though. That man.
That's
Nah,
motherfucker that
man,
would
this
pour
guy.
the wine and drink it in front of you, but you expected
Yeah.
that. All right, so
He's from New York, by the way. as well.
yeah,
That's
so
fair.
I understand that. So I understand like the certain level of like the effort that's put into it and the stylistic of it, and that's what we always talk about. Is kind of like the difference between, like I said, hospitality, because people want to feel like, for some reason in the South, everybody want to feel like they're at home.
Yeah.
That's nothing
Right.
bad. There's nothing good, but it's kind of like you're not home.
You're out right now.
I'll give
You
you
just
that.
stayed home
because people want to be treated like they're at home, and they want to be respected like they're at home, which means
we do this. Slavery.
yeah. Well, when I used to train people,
The
I mean,
South.
you know,
Slavery. That's the only thing. Sorry.
It's funny you say that y'all say slavery, because when I got to a point like, so here we are at the next point. It's been a year. You know, I'm getting ready to go into management. You know, I'm the go-to server that trains every new server.
Yep.
Funniest thing that I used to tell them, because I was a server, not their manager, so I can get away with saying this, is I'm like, all right, bro, think of yourself as a fucking prostitute. Like,
That's a fact.
Sling that dick.
you want to be good at this? Think of yourself as a prostitute. Because if I give you horror stories of what customers have done to me, like the way I've been
Bruh.
treated, and I
It's the
still
only thing you can be like. This is the only thing I am.
now I've done some wild shit. I've done some wild shit retaliation
Hell,
Bro,
always.
we have too.
like some wild shit. I mean, I remember one time these kids, they gave me like all change as the tips. I'm talking like it might have been like a cool $10 in change. And I scraped it off the table as fast as I could, and I ran to the front. I caught Buddy at the front, and I said, "Oh my gosh, bro, you left this on the table." And he turns around, puts his hand out, just put it all back in there. And I said, "You need that more than me." Appreciate
Bro,
it.
for sure.
And deuces, yeah, like my manager at the time, she looked at me, she's like, "Corinthian," I was like, "Come on now,
Come on.
what you
Nah, we're not doing that. We
We're
don't
not
want those
doing
type
that.
of
We're not
people
doing
in
that.
here.
Like
doing that.
you tried me, bro. Like
You're playing
and
a game.
I didn't disrespect you. Like I didn't disrespect you. Like I really just returned you your funds, bro.
Use that shit for the trade, for that
Like,
one trade back home.
imagine somebody tipped you and you gave them the tip back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And said, "Nah, this was on me."
I've done
So
that.
really, I didn't do anything. I actually gave him a compliment.
I've done that.
Technically.
I got tipped $2.
Oh yeah, I would get it back.
I got tipped
I'm
$2.
notorious for giving back tips.
Bro, $2.
Hey, man, don't worry about it.
$2 singular, my nigga.
Singular dollars.
Right? And I was like, no way, nigga. Like, I was seething, bro. I was like, there's no way. So
You know how they have that term like
down the nigga at the valet.
you know that term they have
Take them.
like a girl's girl.
Yeah.
That term like a girl's girl. Like I'm a server.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like me giving you your money back, I'm not gonna benefit from that, but you're gonna think twice before you play the next time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Yeah.
think twice. That
Yeah.
person's gonna think twice before they
Exactly.
give another person $2.
Yeah.
For
They're
sure.
gonna think twice about it, and it's just like it's kind of like paying it forward because this is like one of the most misunderstood professions of all professions that people just don't get it. And I ain't gonna lie, like, and we can get into this, as we go through the conversations, like the gratuity conversation, like I think gratuity has fucked up the industry, especially in Atlanta. Gratuity is fucking up the industry.
Bruh.
It's fucking up the game. And I know servers and bartenders might get upset, but it's like OGs don't care about gratuity. Like I don't care if we get automatic gratuity or not. If I'm serving a bartending, I personally don't care because I know I'm good at what I do.
Facts.
I'm actually good at this. So
Yeah.
you're gonna want to tip me because I'm good at this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've gotten $400 and $500 over grad tips before, like $500 on top. Like I've gotten that plenty of times.
And
It wasn't celebrities actually. They're all regular people.
People.
Almost every time it's a regular person. It's not a celeb. So, and I served some of your favorite celebrities.
Oh yeah.
That's Sugar
Oh,
Factory,
yeah.
for sure.
Oh, without
But I've served some of your favorite celebrities, literally. But so that ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just about being good at what you do. So I guess we continue the journey. So yeah, got into like being got into management, and that transition from management, of course, hurt financially. Fucking sucked.
Yeah, you make
but
a pay cut. That's what
they made me
when
start
they asked me to be a manager.
But then I started doing openings.
Right.
So I started doing openings.
that is a smart way to go.
So I started
Very
opening
smart
new
way.
Sugar Factory locations. So now I'm opening new Sugar Factory locations. I'm opening Foxwoods, Connecticut. That was the first place they sent me to go open. They sent me to go open the Foxwoods, Connecticut casino location. So I got to live in the casino for 2.5 months. That was awesome. Like, yeah, I wake up. I wake up and go to sleep in the casino.
That's fire.
That's fire.
I stay in a
lie.
hotel that's
I can't
inside
lie.
the casino. The restaurant's inside the casino. So like, I'm talking no fresh outside oxygen for 2.5 months.
My man said, all I know is AC.
Yeah, like AC and pumped oxygen.
And pumped oxygen, that's all I know. He goes, like, it's 103. Where?
I don't know.
They go, where?
What's going on outside, bro?
It's hot?
In the casino. I'm working every day. I'm working all day, every day, and then there's a club in the casino. It's a casino.
It's a
There's
casino.
tons of restaurants. There's
Food.
shopping.
Yeah.
It's the largest casino in Connecticut. So like, yeah, like this is straight.
Yeah.
I don't have to leave this place for nothing. Like
Yeah.
I was shopping, I was eating. It was cool. So it was a cool experience. So I went up there, opened that location, learned a lot in management and just cost of goods, operations. I had a really, the director of operations was my roommate up there. So like I got to
Oh, so you were constantly getting a chance to grow within.
I was the chance to get the grower. I found money missing in the business. Like I was
Found that money missing. They started hating you a little
I mean,
bit.
yeah, like,
you know, you go, hey, yo,
That shit was supposed to stay.
Oh no, you earned your wing. Hell yeah.
That shit was supposed to stay missing.
No, but especially in let's be honest, in the industry of casinos, we already know how certain things are run. I'm not saying that place is run that way.
Yeah.
So like,
that
no,
had
but
nothing
cutting
to
your
do with it. It was
teeth,
just-
cutting your teeth in that atmosphere is incredible for you.
Yeah,
I believe.
So it's like the dynamics of all at this point in my career. Like, all right, so now technically, just with Sugar Factory and that 4-year span of me living in New York, I was a part of 4 different restaurants. So you got the place in Harlem, right? So now I'm learning craft. I'm learning like quality drinks, and that's my first experience. And then now I got fast-paced, high volume. We're doing $1 million a month in sales. We're doing $100,000 on Saturday night alone. Yeah. Like in sales, like that's
it's different up there, bro.
Yeah, it's different.
No, I know. I've never served up there, but I see it.
I see it too.
$110,000 in sales on a Saturday night. Yeah, we was cranking.
110.
Yeah, we was cranking that. Like that was normal. That wasn't abnormal, bro. Like a Wednesday is like $25,000 in sales. Like we're going crazy.
We're smacking.
Yeah, we're smacking. So like you understand the type of volume we're dealing with. Like as a server, I might have $8,000 in sales tonight. Like that's normal. So like I'm learning that fast high volume, and service was very important at Sugar. Like back then service was extremely important.
You guys are almost white tablecloth type. Fine.
Almost. Yeah. So
but you guys also putting up an image.
So we used to call it vibe dining because we're not
STK.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of. It's funny because we used to go hang out at STK every day after work. They were.
Me packing the herd is fire, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was the one I used to. Oh, trust me, that's where my friends
are. And that's a fine
number. They were our next door neighbors. Really?
Oh,
we're right there, me packing.
You are okay. Yeah.
We're the huge building on the corner. So yeah, we lived right across from the Standard Hotel Beer Garden. Yeah, that was Sugar Factory. So I got to do Foxwoods Casino, Connecticut, then I got to do Upper West Side Manhattan location when I came back from opening Foxwoods. So I did that for a little bit longer. I actually came back from opening Foxwoods, and the money started not being worth it. So like it got to a point where they told me they wanted to give me more money, where they were supposed to give me more money, and I
never give that shit.
So they, like I said, I found the reality that wasn't gonna happen. So I said, yo, give me my white shirt and my tie back. I said, I'll go serve again. I don't care. And that's what I did. Fast forward, ended up leaving New York, coming back to Atlanta. That's when I got my first bartending job in Atlanta. I actually bartended at Hole in the Wall.
Bro, I probably did. Bro, what time was this? You said 2018?
This is 2018, 2019. I bartended at Hole in the Wall.
Yeah, I definitely given you money.
I definitely given you bread before, bro.
I definitely gave you money before. I got here in 2018.
Hey,
I can't even I was out when I first got here.
2019. I didn't start at Sugar Factory Atlanta until they opened. They called me about 2 months after opening, maybe. Yeah. About 2 months after they opened. So like we're talking end of 2019. I get that call at Sugar Factory, and it's like, yo, we need somebody who knows the brand to help us open this store, like to teach this, because this is the first of all, this is the market that the owners of Sugar Factory told me they would never open in. That's number one. I remember telling them, well, would you ever open Atlanta? And I was told.
Do you want to know why?
Hell no.
Do you want to know why?
In hindsight, I know why. I don't. It's the A, bro. Like
it's nothing but niggas. I'm telling you, bro.
Is the basis of the brand,
but like it's not them type of niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, what quality of nigga? Like you got good. Let me stop. Nah, I'm just letting you know right now. In Atlanta,
because we don't want to get canceled. Because we don't want to get canceled. But
no, and that's
unfortunately, I'm cancelable now, so I don't want to get canceled.
We can't. We were blurring out a lot of this.
Cancelable.
My man said, "I'm doing really well right now, guys. Please don't."
I'm on a show.
I'm not wrong. Wait, he said it, not me, and he's not wrong.
Hey, bro, the type of people in Atlanta, the market is fucked up.
Let's get down to it. So like. Because this is now I get my first experience in like Hole in the Wall. I never judged Atlanta market or clientele off Hole in the Wall because of the type of place it was. So it was not that big of a deal. So then I get to Sugar Factory Atlanta though. I get to Sugar Factory Atlanta and I go in there as a manager. I literally tell y'all got me for 3 months. I was on my entrepreneurship journey. I had already started doing my own thing in the multi-level marketing industry. So I'm trading currency. I'm doing MLM. I had been doing MLM like before I left Atlanta, so like this is something I was always good at. So I'm on my entrepreneurship journey at the time. So I'm like, bro, I'll give you 3 months just to help get the brand going and to do a favor to somebody that I used to work with in New York that was in town opening in Atlanta. So I was like, fuck it, let's do it. And after 3 months, a lot happens. I end up as their GM.
They swindled you, nigga.
Wait, hold on. He said a lot happens. I become the GM. I want to know like
fast forward, bro.
Fast forward.
Summarize.
'Cause a
Nigga,
lot-
the clip notes, bro.
No,
The
he
clip
said a
notes.
lot happened.
And then
I'm
I
the GM. He said how
I mean,
he
yeah,
did the
because
same.
there were 2 GMs before I was the
Get
GM in the first
the
8
entire
months
fuck
of the business
out.
opening. So,
Damn.
yeah, like
They
I
went
said,
through
a
2
lot
GMs.
happened.
They
Damn
went
it, Atlanta.
3 GMs.
You be the third.
You be the third.
I was the third. I was the third in year 1.
Nigga, you know how much you have to do wrong?
Okay, can I be honest though? In my time in New York, so in meatpacking New York, the 3.5 years that I was there as a server, we went through 33 managers.
That's fucking crazy.
Sugar Factory is not built for everybody, and you have to understand. Let me break this down. This is why I say if you can make it a sugar,
It's a lifestyle change, isn't it?
So you have to understand. All right, the standard restaurant has front of house,
Front of house.
back of house.
Yup.
Front of house consists of servers, bartenders,
SAs,
Hosts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and service essays, you know, buses, buybacks, whatever, right? Sugar Factory, your front of house is servers, bartenders, essays, pastry department, candy store.
Oh yeah, because they got all that extra shit they gotta fucking
Candy
sell
is in
you,
every
bro.
drink, brother.
Wait, hold on.
There's
Hold on.
candy in every drink. Servers have to garnish
They're
over
making the
33 drinks.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I've never been.
They're not making the candy.
Okay, I was gonna
That's
say,
insane.
You gotta garnish the
Hey,
drinks.
God
with
damn,
Why
I'm
is
saying-
pastry
he ain't Willy
in front
Wonka.
of their house? That's the kitchen.
Bro, because you have to understand that, like, that's a whole separate service. Like, you can walk into Sugar Factory and only go to the pastry and dessert department.
But you're still using an oven.
They're selling it to the people.
Or you
But you're
understand?
an
You got
oven.
you got cakes, ice cream. Then you have all these crazy milkshakes. You got, like, mind you, got like just as many crazy milkshakes as you have crazy cocktails on the menu. Like, that menu is 19 pages long. The only comparable menu in the industry is Cheesecake Factory. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Break this down to me.
So
like
the
I'm a
thing
child.
about Cheesecake
I've
Factory
never
is
been-
Cheesecake Factory menu is that big, but it's all food.
Yeah.
Right.
Sugar Factory's menu is that all big, but it's food, appetizers, desserts, drinks. It's everything.
That's a lot of fucking shit.
Pastry department.
Bro, the big goblets, there's 33 of those.
That's crazy.
Plus the regular martinis, plus the candy martinis.
I feel like you're just
plus the chocolate martinis, plus the cafe
There's
station.
multiple chocolate martinis.
There's like 12.
Fuck off.
Bro, you got 13 candy martinis, 13 chocolate martinis. You got
I feel like Earl like that shit, though.
27, 25 different goblets.
I don't like candy with my alcohol.
Plus the food, plus the food menu, which is a cheesecake menu style food menu. So it's an American brasserie, so we sell everything. Then you got the dessert menu, which is good lord.
Wait, you said there's a different from the cheat.
no. Like,
Wait, okay, cheese.
Like, these are all-
like the Cheesecake Factory
Style
style menu.
like that. It's thick. You got
and
a lot
the
of fucking
dessert
shit.
menu is
The dessert menu is at least 4 or 5 pages.
get
The drink menu is like 5-6 pages. Front that.
Most, I mean, the thing is like, but what do you eat at Sugar Factory though? Like, what kind of food do you eat?
I
there?
thought it was just I thought it was just
Honestly,
alcohol.
depending
This
on the
nigga done dropped his mic on the fucking.
First of all, there's sugar factories all over the world. So depending on where you are, anything. I mean, bro, we had a white chocolate burger, which was a burger with white chocolate on top. Ironically, it's actually good. But yeah, bro, like, I mean,
nigga, I'm about to throw up.
I wouldn't. I'm being honest, I'm a foodie. It was actually good. Now, granted, you're not eating that every day, but like,
You eat okay? Are you eating the whole thing, or is it like I'm eating some of this? Oh, this is good.
You eat the whole thing because it's sweet and spicy, so like.
Oh,
it's
sweet and
balanced.
spicy.
It's
Okay,
balanced.
all right,
It's
all
got
right.
like pepper jack cheese on it, and like a jalapeno.
okay.
Like, yeah, it really balances.
So
Like,
you
it
use
actually.
white chocolate almost like a mayo. Sorry.
No, it's glazed on top actually.
Get the
It's glazed on top of the fucking
up
bun.
of the bun.
No, that's wild.
I used to
That
give
is
people latex
wild.
gloves to eat it.
That is fucking wild. I'm
I
telling
used to
you
give
right
people
now.
latex gloves to eat it.
Yeah, without a doubt, you gotta help him out.
Not for real, but like, I mean, it's an interesting place. You know what I'm saying? You got a $500 chocolate fondue on the menu. You have a $1,000 golden fondue on the menu. You gotta think that giant ice cream thing is $100. It's $100. Don't forget, your first drink is $40. Don't forget.
That's crazy.
Imagine if everybody at your table is drinking 1942 shots
Yeah.
on the sit down. Guaranteed. You know for a fact you're selling a shot of 1942 to everybody at your tent top.
No, that's some bread. That'll rack up fast.
I'm just,
Hey,
because
bro,
that's
niggas-
the only way to
niggas-
translate it. That's the only way to translate it in today's like Serving
I'm so glad that when I was like done in the streets, that's when that place opened. Because I was kind of done like going out every other day.
Yeah, you're good, bro. Like, cause back
Because
then,
I would have killed myself,
Bro.
Two people on a date night. I promise you, I'm rocking $300, $400 tab, bro.
Hell yeah.
Going crazy. Serving, going crazy, bro.
That's
It's her birthday. You're not gonna get her the $100 dessert
This nigga.
when we come out with sparklers.
No, because this nigga pretty too, so he might.
Damn,
you ain't gonna get her $100 dessert.
I
do it. And she's sitting here like,
Come on, bro.
hey. When you walk away, that nigga would do it. Like, hey,
how much? And then they hit you with how much for the? You mean the little whipped cream sparkler for $5? But we would charge $5 for a sparkler. So for us to sing Happy Birthday, it costs $5.
I love that.
So like when I say we were like,
we need to start doing that.
as
bro. You want
servers,
this
we
thing?
was the mob,
I
bro.
heard.
As servers, we was
Nigga,
the
we
mob.
gonna charge
We
more.
was the mob, bro. Like
charge more.
it was bad, bro. Because we were bad, bro.
I'd say.
I literally would tell people, I said, look, your job is to come in here and take people by their ankles and turn them upside down until everything falls out their pockets. That's your job.
Absolutely.
But we're gonna do it with a smile through food.
Let me get this second bottle. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's get you going.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that with a smile through food.
Oh yeah, man. I mean,
So yeah. So now I get back to the A. And this is where shit gets interesting. So remember, all right. So I started Sugar Factory. Let's just say August, September 2019. That's Atlanta. I'm the GM through March 2020. Who remembers what happened in March 2020? COVID. Yes. Weirdest thing happened in the industry. So like that alone was its crazy experience. Being a GM through that was pretty gnarly. Like that was just crazy. Just being the GM of a restaurant during that time because when do restaurants shut the fuck down, Mike, bro?
they don't. Well, that shit's crazy.
Yeah, so
That was really the feeling of like the end of the world when we were like,
Bro, they were like, nigga, they said stay inside and shit.
yeah.
But we're in Atlanta, so COVID only lasts 2.5 months for us. Most people don't know that.
2 weeks.
Sugar Factory
We're out
reopened,
in the restricted 3.
and we're doing more sales after we reopened from COVID than we were before.
Same way.
Same. It was same. COVID seemed to like lock
I'm
everybody
talking
up.
30-40% higher in numbers. It's
Oh yeah.
insane.
Niggas was ready to get the fuck back out.
Bro, we were only in the house
money.
for 2 weeks.
Right.
Yeah, Atlanta, we
There were countries. Italy was like arresting people if they came outside.
Bro, I saw those
Open the
videos.
window and say, close that fucking window. And how you be saying Italian?
So
close that bitch.
I'm glad you said that because points like that are very important pivots in the story of my career.
I'm sorry.
Because so this is where my career starts to take off a little bit more.
Yeah.
So we reopened from COVID and we're reopening. I am working 80, 90 hours a week at this point.
Oh,
after
shit.
the reopening. I'm going crazy. I'm doing
Y'all niggas got that.
But one of the franchise owners at the location, he comes to me. We had worked hand in hand closely. You know, I was the person he was the person for ownership that I talked to and worked with most of the time at, day to day. And he came to me one day and he was like, you're not meant for this. And I'm like, what you mean, bro? I'm just tired. I mean, I'm working 80 hours a week for fucking 4.5, 5 months. Like, bro, I'm just tired.
Yeah,
And he was like, nah, bro, like, that's not what I'm saying. He said, you're not meant to be on this side of the business. You're meant
You
for
need to
the
be an
other
owner.
side.
Oh.
You're meant for the other side. So he gave me an opportunity, and he gave me an opportunity to help him open a new spot in New Haven, Connecticut.
Oh shit.
There's 2 opportunities. One in New Haven, Connecticut, one in College Park.
Atlanta.
College Park, Atlanta. And we built out those concepts together. Like me and him, we developed the food. We tasted. One is a fried chicken restaurant in Foxwoods. Y'all may have heard of it. It's called Johnny's Chicken and Waffles.
Okay.
The other one is it's called Doc's. It was called Doc. At the time, it was called Doc's Baja Surf Shack in New Haven, Connecticut. And at that time, he gave me the opportunity to raise money to earn equity points in the restaurant. And I was able to make phone calls and do that. So yeah, I was able to make 2 phone calls and get $150K worth of investment for Foxwood, for New Haven, Connecticut. I had 2 investors. One of my boys gave me $100K, another one of my boys gave me $50. And that was just based off of my experience and my accolades of what I had done in the restaurant. And this is stuff that these people could see that I have done.
Right.
They seen that, bro, you ran this place, you run this place. This is what you do, and you do this kind of well and effortlessly, bro. So like, they didn't feel uncomfortable putting it behind saying, all right, if I'm going to be in charge, I'm going to be one running everything. You know, they just got to put some money running. Let's go.
Let's do it.
But the thing was, this is COVID, and industry was different. So we opened in Connecticut in late October, early December, in New Haven, Connecticut, and that's just a different state than Georgia, bro. So it's just kind of crazy. Georgia's a red state, Connecticut's a blue state. The rules are very different.
Oh yeah, niggas coming outside.
Oh, it was like
eating at the table in masks.
Yes.
Up there. Oh, it was bad, bro. Like 9 p.m.
Holding
curfew.
mask out.
I'm talking. The police are out at 9 p.m. going and knocking on doors at restaurants and stuff. Like you got to be closed. Like you can't be open.
No, that's wild.
So we ended up getting the place open and everything, but like we just weren't seeing the same success in up there as we were seeing in Atlanta. Atlanta, we had nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
So when Johnny's Chicken Waffles in February opened in Atlanta, it was no big deal.
No,
But
not at all.
the place in Connecticut was just suffering. They didn't lift none of their. So you got to think February 2021, we're open in Atlanta for the Chicken and Waffles restaurant, but in Connecticut we're open too. But like they still hadn't lifted their COVID restrictions. They didn't lift those till May of 2021. So the business really suffered from that, and we ended up closing. I think I made the decision like July 6, 2021. I was just like, I can't do it no more. Because at that point, I'm shuffling money out of my pocket. I'm back in Atlanta, sending money up top to Connecticut to pay salaries.
Pay people's salary.
Pay payroll.
I'm paying payroll. I'm paying my chef $1,500 a week out of my pocket, like
Jesus
personal pockets. Like I'm paying him, and I'm hustling up the money to get him paid. And it was just bad, so I had to call it quits. You know what I'm saying? You got to know when.
You gotta,
Like one of the hardest
know when to
parts
fold
of
'em.
business, like one of the hardest parts that I learned in business is learning when to shoot the dog. Like you just have to know it. You have to know like.
Hey, Peter's
'Cause
gonna
it's
be after
hard,
your
bro.
ass, bro. You Nigga said learning when to shoot the dog.
But you really have to understand the concept of that statement.
I
what
know,
that
I
really
know,
means. It's
absolutely.
like
No, that's
something you know
very-
you love so much, but when
Yeah.
it's better. But it's like you want to keep it on life support, or
Yeah.
you know what I'm
It's pulling the
saying?
plug.
Like you
Just
it-
knowing when.
you got to know when to pull
Fold
the
them,
plug, bro.
shoot the dog. Just close the
It's
door.
just a
bro.
different statement.
Just
yeah.
stop the game.
I know. I guess shoot the dog was kind
we're
of harsh.
fucking with you.
Yeah, we're
Shoot the
fucking
dog.
with you, dog.
Shoot the dog was harsh.
I got a dog, and that nigga was sick. I shoot him too.
Yeah,
I love
like-
that nigga. I love
Oh, the yeller ass nigga, bro.
Hey,
have to
behind
know
the
when.
woodshed, my boy. I'm so sorry.
So just knowing when is a big deal, and you know I was the decision maker for that. Like, hey, bro, we just gotta call it quits. Me
Yeah.
and then another one of my partners. It was just like, all right, we got to do that, and that was 2021 in July, and August 2021, I get a call saying, hey, this is Dive Bar Buckhead. And I'm like, yeah, I got a line, and we can put something together, and it could be ours. And I was just like.
Let's do it.
He's like,
Hey,
hey, but
and then we went back to the first formula. What's the first one? Let me call some investors.
hey, my boy, remember the other thing? I got another one for you.
For sure.
Right?
But
that's
I
on you.
consider that I consider that as a testament to like being good at something. You know what I'm saying? And somebody knowing that and people just understand how business works. It's just like just because sometimes something doesn't work doesn't mean you're not good at it.
Right.
Facts. You're learning. Every opportunity is a
Yeah,
learning.
just so this one didn't do good, but it's funny that was 2020 and here we are 2025. 4 years later,
Dive Bar is still going strong.
That
bro.
was going hard.
I mean, it's
Still
been
doing
going.
things.
Niggas,
Still doing
I was like
things.
21.
when it.
Nigga, I was way younger than that.
Well, first of all, I went to Dive Bar when I was 21.
Yeah.
So that Dive Bar's been open that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking now at this point, 18 years.
Yeah.
2009. So 2009. So what? 16, 17 years, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how long.
Dive Bar has been going in.
Yeah, no, it's been going, and it had. I felt like it had a resurgence a little bit. Like I don't know if you guys put Schmore into like social. But I felt- Schmore. Into social a little bit. Like I don't know. This
Nigga did say Schmore,
I
right?
did say
Was I
Schmore.
tripping?
I did, no.
said
I don't know if y'all put Schmore.
I said Schmore. That's cool.
I said Schmore.
This
Again, I didn't think we
nigga.
get through a second bottle. We still haven't talked about Netflix, so I don't know how this is going to
No,
go.
no. I mean, we
No, this
moving.
is great.
We
No,
keeping
we're
it moving, bro.
keeping it
He's going through, and we're almost current.
Yeah, we're almost correct because I'm doing a lot of fast forwarding. I'm skipping over a lot
And this,
of details.
this is
Thank goodness.
amazing information, so I'm super appreciative that you're taking this time
So
to
yeah,
give
and
us
any
this.
questions, like chime in,
Because-
ask the questions because I feel like people always want to know how to get ahead in this game or in this industry, and it's not what people think it is. Like you don't really. I mean, you can work your way up, but also networking and just being good at it.
Connections are so huge.
Oh yeah.
In this business,
Yeah.
yes, bro.
I think,
like,
and
yes.
one of the
like,
main
I got some shit I'll tell y'all off camera that happened in the last week, but like, yes.
And
You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, it's kind of crazy, bro.
one of the main reasons that I pushed so hard to get this podcast off the ground was to show that the restaurant industry is looked down upon so much.
Yeah, badly.
And it's one of those things of like, it's crazy to look down upon people that feed you. Because
Also,
the same reason, like olden times, there used to be someone that taste tested food for the king because you could die.
Right.
So like the idea of having your
Yes.
server, and I make the joke all the time. I'm like, bro, like I've told tables. This is when I worked at STK. I used to wild out when I worked over there, right?
Where'd you work at SCK?
2019 for the year. The
You worked with my
GM
brother.
got me fired. He fired me. Huh?
Which one?
DA.
D8? That's
Yeah.
my dog.
Yeah. I'll tell you.
That's my dog!
Hey, I
That's
hate
my
that
boy,
motherfucker,
bro.
I hate that motherfucker, bro.
I knew
I'm
he was
so
gonna say.
sorry.
I knew who he was talking about already, but
And
that's
I was
my
like,
boy.
and when
So
you said,
I was running Sugar Factory at that time.
Oh,
So
that's when y'all popped up. I saw y'all.
yeah, my boy, he would come kicking with me all the time. Like, that's my dog.
I fucking hate that nigga.
So
bro.
like, you know Keith?
Keith, his boyfriend? Didn't he have a boyfriend? Again?
No.
Keith shit.
No.
he's like, nah, I'm gonna slander this nigga.
He was cheating. I don't know what to say, but like,
No.
Keith, damn.
But he's the director of ops for the whole East Coast. Like,
For Sugar Factory? SDK?
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
shit, nah, we
good
should-
friend of mine. That's my dog, bro.
Word?
Yeah, I love
Nah,
that guy.
I
He's
fucking
amazing.
hate that nigga DA, bro.
Well, hey, look,
We
I
had
said
a-
my
we had a
all
bad.
separate-
differences
we had a
aside.
separate
Yeah,
interaction.
fuck
Separate.
It's so crazy,
But,
but
like-
you work with my brother too.
Hmm?
You worked with my brother.
Who's your brother?
My brother's name is Isaiah. He's a bartender. He was a bartender at SCK. He's got super long dreads. Yeah, he worked at SCK after he left Sugar Factory. He went to SCK. Cause I brought him to Sugar Factory.
Probably. I think he probably came in a little bit after me leaving.
Probably. You said 2019 for the year, so then.
Yeah, 20. Yeah,
Yeah.
17, 18.
Okay,
18,
so
19 was when I worked.
Okay.
Yeah, I stole that
From SDK?
Yeah.
I'm not even mad at you for that.
Yeah, right. It was just like, and I kept it for so long. People were like, "Why'd you steal? Where'd you get that from?" I said, "My old job." They're like, "Why'd you steal?" I was like,
I don't know.
I literally said,
I gotta leave it with something.
Yeah, yeah. It's like,
Same reason you steal a stop sign. Why? I don't know.
Yeah, just to fuck with them.
Just fuck with people. Like,
But-
you know.
How do you? Okay, one. Let me commend you for having the maturity to close one of your first restaurants. Just
No,
decide
my actual first.
your actual. That
That was
takes
my
a
actual
certain level
first.
of maturity and understanding of the business of the aspect of restaurants, because you could have easily said, "Nah, we'll bounce back once blah 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 really lifts."
Oh, I said that enough times before we closed.
No,
Trust me.
I feel you, but some people hold like you hold.
They'll
No,
never,
some
cut,
people
they'll never
hold
cut
on.
that infected limb off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
Once that bill get big enough,
it makes
Yeah.
it easier. He said,
all right, bro.
We're hemorrhaging cash.
Yeah.
You know how much our rent is right now?
Yeah, we gotta
No,
chill out.
It's
You
not.
gonna pay for that
hey,
yourself. You gonna do
don't
that?
get. Let's put it this way: in business, you don't get the eviction notice after 3 months. They'll let you cook for a minute, but they still want their bread. So like 6 months. Hey, look.
That bill hasn't gotten smaller. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Yeah, bro. Like it's.
Shit, red martini.
Yeah, bro. Like that bill is crazy, bro. That wasn't really their issue, but that's something we're not gonna talk about in this podcast. But that wasn't their problem though.
Yeah.
They actually were fine.
Really? They got fucked up then. They just got fucked up.
Not gonna talk about that in this podcast.
Oh, yeah, all right. Hey, I
He
feel
got
you.
the inside story.
Yeah, we turn the camera off for that
Dig
one.
after this.
That will not be on the Patreon.
No, it won't.
That's only
But-
information we know.
But for real though, like I mean, when you got bills piling up. I mean, you got cost of goods, you got payroll, you got rent, and the one that you care about the most is payroll.
Absolutely.
So the one thing that I will say, and I definitely want to make sure it's said on camera, is just like the one thing I did is all my staff got paid.
Yeah.
In full. Every dollar that they were owed, even though some of them had to wait. And I'm talking, I mean, some of them called the Department of Labor on me, like because money was late.
You
They
put
were
the
waiting
effort
for
in,
the weeks to check, but I made sure everybody got every single dime that they were ever owed. Period. And that's one of my biggest flexes because all my people got paid, and I always take
Right.
care of my people. And that's one of the biggest things that I will say in business is I make sure I take care of my people.
Yeah.
Got to.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the like the only
You know,
fucking
like,
thing.
I can-
Lifeblood.
That's the
My
only
face
thing.
card is still good in Connecticut. I can walk around and nobody's gonna say I owe them shit.
They don't hate me.
People wise.
People wise.
People.
My boys love me. That's all I know.
Yo, you feel me? That
The
my
banks,
distributors.
the banks, I don't know about it.
I don't know. My distributors, I don't know.
But look, everybody got paid.
Nah, everybody got paid. You feel me?
Hey,
Like,
you walk out of there with a zero bill, especially, again, we can double down. COVID has changed the landscape of life.
the industry and life.
And the effect that it has had on the restaurant industry will be felt for decades.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't think it's ever going to go back.
Because it
We're never
changed
gonna
the
be
restaurant industry anymore. Because we don't care about the same things that were as important back then. Back then, service and quality was more important than money. But it has such a detrimental effect on the industry that now we give a fuck about money. So service and quality takes a downfall at the end of the day. Like, and I'm a firm believer in good, cheap, fast. You can get everything done in business 3 ways. You can get it done good, you can get it cheap, you can get it fast, but you only get to pick 2.
Yep.
Always gotta pick 2.
You have to pick 2.
Gotta pick 2.
So if you want it good and fast, then it's not going to be cheap. If you want it cheap and good, then it's not going to be fast.
Yep.
And you need to keep that in mind and understand that that's what you're
Cheap and
getting.
fast won't be good.
Exactly. So you know what I'm saying? So you have to pick which 2 you want to focus on and just make sure you're really good at those 2.
Yeah.
And then the third one becomes not a problem by default. You know what I'm saying? So if I want it to be good and I want it to be fast, cool. It's not going to be cheap, but then now it's worth it for people to pay for that quality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I focus on those 2 so much that it being expensive doesn't matter to people because my quality is good and I get it and I get good service in a quality amount of time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that when you focus on those things, then that's how you can succeed in this industry for sure. Because like I said, that's what the service industry is about in my opinion. And that's what it's always been about.
That's
Facts. So let's get into a little bit more about the show that you on, my man.
I got motherfucking.
Oh, you got cards.
Oh, I got cards.
I watch cards. Hey, I watch.
So
Okay.
this is not my first reality show.
Is it not? Okay. Let's
This
talk
is
about
actually
that.
the second reality show since
Really?
2022.
Okay.
wow.
Tell us about or how much can you tell us about the first one? I'm not familiar.
Been out.
I don't think.
I mean, this show's not for
If
years.
it's out, they didn't got the NDAs and shit like that.
Okay,
It's
cool.
been out for years. It's called Queen's Court. It was about Tamar Braxton, Nivea, and Evelyn Lozado finding love. And it was kind of like a bunch of guys fighting for their love. So that show was for me.
So you went
at
on
the
a
time-
date with Nivea.
Yeah, me and Tamar are still cool actually. Yeah, like me and Tamar Braxton, we still cool. But yeah. Evelyn Lozado, she's fucking gorgeous. I'll say that.
Shit.
But me and Tamar are still cool because she's actually like a dope ass person. Like, she's cool as fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's crazy how we got that cool because it had nothing to do with the show.
Really?
Had to do it. I was the GM at Para, and she popped in one day, and it was like, remember me? And we got cool again. So like, she's definitely cool people. Love Tamar. But yeah, so yeah, that was the first show, and then of course, the one that people actually know me for is Sneaky Links on Netflix.
Sneaky Links.
So go check out.
What's
Sneaky
that? What's
Links
that
on
show about? I have no idea.
So Sneaky,
Give me a rundown, my friend.
Sneaky Links. Think of Love Island with a twist. You go on, you thinking that you're gonna just be on a regular dating show, and then they bring out somebody that you already been casually hooking up with.
Oh shit.
Wasn't my particular experience, but you gotta watch the show to see how that goes.
Okay. All right. This is just for. What made you submit to that casting? Because
I didn't.
Ooh.
fuck. All right.
I've never submitted to a dating show casting.
All right.
I've always been asked.
They seen this
They
nigga.
seen this. They
We were
seen
all-
this motherfucker. They're sitting here. Hey, how you doing?
We were all asked. Like, people think that we submitted to a casting. No, we were asked to be on the show. Somebody hopped in my DMs.
Really?
Yeah, casting director hopped in my DMs. Like, would you be interested in being on a dating show? We produce Love Island. We will also, we're also producing a new dating show. Would you be interested? Sure. Funny enough, they were actually talking to my automation for 3 days before they talked to me in person. I went through that hidden folder randomly and was going through the messages. I seen this one. I was like, oh, this is actually some real shit. So I started responding as myself, and that's how I ended up getting on the call.
Wait. Let's not skip over this automation. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
So I mean, as a business, Instagram is the tool. So like, if you go to my page and I say, and I'm teaching now, I'm a fitness and business coach now. So if I'm teaching something and I say, hey, go and DM me X, then you go DM me the keyword. My automation in my DM is gonna have you're gonna be talking to AI.
That's great.
Yeah,
that's been programmed. That I've programmed. That's gonna have a conversation.
Talk to you off cam after this.
Oh yeah, I need that for this. But that's like,
yeah.
I mean, what I do, like the shit I do in business is so crazy. Like that's a whole nother podcast.
Right.
Like my business knowledge.
We're gonna have you back on the show.
Whole nother podcast.
Part 2 on the part 2, we're gonna go in there.
Yeah, like
the
talk about a
gap
whole
that we
different
left
aspect.
from fucking.
Because gap, that's where all the business happens.
Is it? Oh, we gonna talk about that gap. We just knew.
But yeah.
Okay. All right, that's fire.
Yeah, so I didn't submit. They asked me to be on there. What's up?
Okay. All right. Next one. All right. Like I said. All right. Being honest with our viewers and everything, I've got up to episode 6. I was watching that this morning, so I gotta get through. I got through. I tried to fast forward it. I got.
To get to your questions?
Yeah. To make sure I was just like, let me see where I'm at. All right.
So what's happening?
I hope this don't get me in trouble. I'm gonna say
That's gonna get you in trouble.
What the fuck?
Yeah, nigga, you don't know my life.
I'm saying like
Zoe and Nicole was on your body hard in your first episode, bro.
Zoe?
Nicole was on my body hard?
Yeah,
Which
nah, bro. And the thing is,
Which Nicole?
the dark-haired one. The dark-haired one.
V.
Yes, she was on your body hard. Don't
I
play.
keep getting told
You didn't see that? Nah,
in
bro,
real
okay.
time. I never realized.
No,
that.
I can get that because I'm not gonna hate on you. You saw Zoe, and I saw you do it. You went, yep. You did it like this. No, and I'm not sure. And again, I'm not. It don't matter what your preferences are, what you do, what you like, who you prefer. But your face, and we're gonna talk more about your face, nigga. I saw when you walked up because you saw Nicole V. You went,
Nicole V was the first person I saw.
Yeah, no. Without it, I saw that on your face too,
Saw that
brother.
smile from a mile away.
Hey, straight up, she has a gorgeous smile. Wonderful young lady. I don't know where she at, whatever. But I'm telling you, you did this, and like, just imagine if how I'm looking at you, you saw Zoe behind her, you went, all right. And she
Keep an
hugged
eye on
you,
that
and
one.
you went, yeah. And your arm hung a little bit longer than anybody else, my boy. And you let go. And then look, hey, shouts out to Netflix with the editing, because they went right over to Travis's fucking face. And that nigga literally said, another pretty nigga. God damn it. Because anytime you could feel like, I'm not going to say hate, because there's another question. So like, you answered the one thing. Zoe, again, don't kill it for me, bro, because I don't even like dating shows. I'm going to keep watching this just to see how you move with that and what happens. But did you ever feel, because I want to ask another question about the show, because people always lose track of what was originally said during the show. Did you feel any sort of energy from Travis? Or my original question is, men and women are territorial, and as you get deeper into the episode, you see how territorial it gets with something that's supposed to be open.
Brother, if you know anything about me as Corinthian, just walking this earth, you know that I'm very observant. I pay attention to my surroundings at all time, and I feel energy. So anybody who knows me knows this about me. Like,
I feel that.
I'm gonna be me no matter what, and I'm competitive. So,
Oh, he felt that then.
yeah, absolutely.
From the first episode? Okay. Because as the episode goes on,
And then she
he tried you a couple times. I said,
yeah, bro, like on camera, especially watching hindsight. Yeah, my man's tried me a few times.
Yeah.
And, like, there's no smoke. Me and him,
No,
we
yeah,
have zero
of course
smoke.
not. It's just,
But
it's
because
just two guys.
yeah, it's two guys doing
Yeah.
what men do. We're territorial, so like we compete. Like that's the way we do. So like me, even when he handed me back my plate after the food challenge, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I laugh like that because
Yeah.
in my head I'm like, good move.
Yeah.
Because that's some shit I would have
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, bro. Like that, I said.
You just had the benefit.
Hey, nigga.
He just had the benefit of going first, but no cap. Like I give him his flowers for that. Nigga, I would have did the same shit. Like,
Do that shit.
I would have gave that shit right back to your ass. Look,
Yeah.
bro, because I'm diabolical like that.
Yeah, no,
So,
hey,
I would have
bruh,
did that.
I don't know if you fuck with it. You gotta fuck with it.
You gotta fuck with it. You gotta fuck with it to understand.
I
but,
hit a couple fast forwards just to kind of get through it.
So a couple
but, like,
things.
some of them shits were.
Couple things unpacked that you said that I definitely want to go out on cam. Like,
Okay.
one, Nicole V was the first person I saw. However, in my personal opinion, she was unavailable to me because she was in her head a little bit, in my opinion, and this is just my experience.
No, that energy gave off.
She was kind of like in her head a little bit, going back and forth between the two situations she had, plus things that they didn't show that they didn't show that that took place off camera. Like, I felt like she wasn't emotionally available for me to pursue her. And me being put in a position when I got there to be there for 24 hours, it was like, well, shit, me and Zoe actually have a connection, so let me just go ahead and just dive into this. But there's still things that I am curious about here, but like, I know this is a thing. Like, I know she's into me. Yeah. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I mean, she chose otherwise, but you know what I'm saying? She ended up choosing otherwise, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's her own prerogative for whatever reason, but like, yeah, I know Shorty's into me. So that was definitely the way that went for me in my head in that perspective. Did I feel the smoke from Travis after I got there after a while? Yeah, bro, I apply pressure and I feel people want to step up, but that's just my life. That happens in my life every day.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the type of person where I can see a girl with a dude. Like, this has happened recently, bro. I've seen a girl with a dude, and my homegirl's like, yeah, that's her dude. And I'm just like, let's see. And I'm the type of person that's just like, see how much you really like him. Like,
crazy. Nigga.
I'll go flirt with her and just to see, like, let's just see how far she takes it and how much she'll let me flirt with her before she says something.
Okay.
Shawty didn't say nothing.
Next question, nigga.
Next question. All right. I gotta ask, as somebody, I moved to Atlanta to do creative stuff and acting and stuff like that. But in my mind, just how I am as a person, I don't think I could ever do a reality show. Okay. So my question to you is, what is that feeling and what it is like to have those conversations that you, just being a natural human being in a situation and knowing in the back of your mind, as you're being just naturally Corinthian, whether you say whatever, interact however, shit, if you sit there and you just kind of do like this, rub the inside of your nose, you're like, man, damn, they got that. That's on camera. like, or you sneeze and say you have an ugly sneeze, you're like, God damn it, they got that on camera. You're like, that feeling of being on camera, necessarily 24/7. How does that feel? Like, how does
for me
and having that record, like your intimate moments
individually, I don't give a shit what y'all think personally, and I learned that a lot about myself just when things came out because. I mean, people on TikTok talked a lot of shit. Like, I got people talking, like, if I go read the comments, you know, they say don't read the comments.
Don't go to comments section,
Go to comments.
But
what are you doing?
But me personally,
what's wrong with you, bro?
Me personally, that shit doesn't bother me. I don't give a shit. Like, I my confidence is me as a person, like, as a man. Like, I know who I am.
Right.
So, like, that shit don't bother me. So when I go read the comments to see what people say and, you know, the funny shit, if y'all have read the comments about me on TikTok or Twitter or whatever, wherever, it doesn't really matter because I'm an animated person. But so I read the comments to see what people say. That doesn't bother me. But I learned that about myself because that feeling on camera is like, for me, I wasn't really worried about the things that people were talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm worried about how I look. Like, make sure my hair don't look frizzy. That's one. I got long hair, so like, my hairstyle. There's a reason I didn't get in the pool till like I almost left because. I had to get I had to get my hair done. I had to get my hair done, bro. Like,
my man said, I don't know nobody that can twist my shit out of the Cali.
You're not finna catch me with nappy hair on television. I'm gonna tell you that.
Playing me, bitch.
I was in Colombia a couple months ago, and I had just got a fucking retweet before I went.
I remember that.
And then niggas was jumping off a fucking cliff.
And you just do it on the last. You just do it on the last day.
And I'm like, bro. Everybody's like,
not a moment like that.
You gotta jump. Like a moment. My shit will literally be fucking free.
So the type of person I am is the moment like that. It's like if this is an unforgettable moment, now I'm jumping off. Fuck that shit.
I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got it. Rock a float.
The only thing that I think I cared about the most is one, like I got clean and I'm a very habit person. So like me having a cleanest room on the show, if you pay attention, I do.
You're the only motherfucker that made your bed. Like I can't even cap. Pause.
Like I said,
he's the only nigga that made his bed. Bruh, they would show these motherfuckers calling Shorties and come over, and the fucking room was disgusting.
But they put it on camera, so I walked in my room, was like, damn, it smells good in here. Like, no, that's me in real life.
I fuck with it. You the only motherfucker that had your shit set up.
I care about presentation, like, I care about that type of shit. That's just me in real life. So, like, from that standpoint, like, that shit is me. So, you get over the cameras, bro. Like, at first, it could be a little overwhelming, because I'm talking, there's cameras everywhere. But at the end of the day, like, you kind of get over it. Like, you kind of just get used to it. Like, it is what it is.
And then I feel
like, bro, like, I'm human. Like, if I need to pick my nose, bro, I'm going to pick my nose. Like, who cares? Just be unapologetically yourself, bro. Like,
and I feel like at that point, that's when it, like, really turns into, you know what I mean? Like, good.
Because
good,
I think it becomes good, bro. And one of my friends literally said this. We just played some drinking game like a couple days ago, and my boy said this. One of the questions is like, what is something about me that people appreciate? And my boy was like, bro, that you're unapologetically yourself no matter what, bro. Like, you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You gonna be you.
real.
If you understand what's marketable and what's not, so it's like I got dark ass humor, but I know when to turn it off and turn it on. Like I can't say everything that I think or I laugh at all the time.
Yeah.
Like I said, when you put yourself like being on a Netflix show, bro, you are in a cancelable situation.
Yeah.
So make sure you don't do no cancelable shit.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, still be yourself. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's like read the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta
Be
read the
yourself, but read the room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what what it feels like being on camera. Like that's just what it feels like. It just feels like I'm still just being me like I would any other day. I'm just reading the room.
Facts.
Facts.
Nigga.
All right, next question.
Yeah, this is fun. I've been waiting for somebody to sit me down and just ask me questions about this.
All right, cool. All right, I did ask the territorial aspect, and there were certain things. I forgot what it starts with an A, but that boy Colt was tearing that girl. What's her name?
Angelique?
Yeah, he was tearing her apart every fucking chance. Like,
Nah, he wasn't.
no, not him on purpose, but like her face in them confessionals were so sad, brother. Like I said, I'm on episode 6. I don't know how bad or how. Because again, episode 6, 5, when they kept you in the house, she stood up. I said, "Where the fuck this come from?" And I said, I was like,
once again, I'm very observant. I'm real.
Yeah.
I'm a realist. So like, when Nicole S stood up, I was just like, all right,
"Yeah,
cool.
you just want to keep somebody else in here."
I mean, I understand her position. It made sense. Like that made sense, and we hadn't really talked, connected, but like she hadn't really had no real connections, and that was obvious. And obviously, I was in the position I was in, so that was obvious too. So that made sense.
It made sense.
When Angelique stood up, like the crazy thing is, me and Angelique's room was right next to each other. Number one. Angelique, shout out to Angelique because one of her hair products that I borrowed from her kept my hair slick for the last like 6 days.
Shout out to Angelique.
Yeah, like she saved my life. Like our rooms were right next to each other. The only problem is like the reason I never really talked to Angelique is because she was too far up Coates' ass.
She was up that motherfucker.
And it got to a point where I'm just like, after that happened, I was just like annoyed. Now I'm annoyed with you because I'm like, sweetheart, we could have really explored some shit, but like,
it seemed
you were too far gone. And like, if you know me, bro, like I'm not chasing nobody that's chasing somebody else, bro. Like,
but when
I'm
her
keep it a
standing
buck.
up for you,
After Zoe chose Travis, they asked me like, yo, bro, like, you gonna try to, go get her back?
that man hit the. Are you looking at the same person
In
I look
real-
at in the mirror? That nigga said,
If you know me in real life, one, I don't spin the block. That's number one. Number two, no,
nigga.
fuck no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that in real life. Like, another woman chose another man on national television, and you think I'm gonna go call her?
I'm gonna call her and be like, "You want to wake up?"
In the real world, if she was worth it for me that much, in the real world, maybe.
Yeah,
On
that's
national
something that
television,
you gotta think about though. Like, no.
Everybody saw her do this.
like.
Nah, then what if you get rejected twice?
At the end of the day, like, I got a few things about that situation. I'm just like, one, I mean, my food was better. That's number one. Like,
Nah, bro. My original intro for
bro,
you.
it was 115 degrees. No disrespect. My nigga made soup.
Soup. Yeah, that was crazy.
It's
The
hot,
nigga made
nigga.
soup. He made soup.
Nigga.
When he made the soup, I said, "Why he make soup?" I did that. I watched that part this morning. I said, "Oh, he made soup.
It's hot.
It's hot." And I
Oh,
was
you
like,
make soup, twin?
I said, "Why'd you make soup?"
But I ain't gonna lie, he came with some good words. That was smooth.
Because
You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like I really stepped in that situation. Like, I just feel like I did. I know I did.
no, you did. And the thing is,
Like, I know I stuck on shit. You know what I'm saying? Because,
but like as
the
a
way I went about it.
the
but-
way you came into was the most adequate, the smartest, the strongest way to come in with it.
Yeah, I gotta watch the show, nigga.
You gotta watch the show.
I gotta watch the show.
You gotta watch the show.
And
how you
me
came
and my
in.
shorty finna be at the crib
And
today.
today, just watch
watching
it.
the show.
And the thing is, I caught it when you went, and then I was like, oh, the fact that he got to go after, then that set him up for all that extra
I mean,
bullshit.
of course, it set him up for.
That set him up
It's the
because you came in strong.
Yeah, that's why I said when he gave me my playback, I'm like, there's nothing else to do but this. So like,
Yeah,
I'm not.
And the thing is, you're
this
like,
doesn't bother me.
And you hit it with that. I listened to what you said to me. Da da da. I was like, when you said she said her favorite food is pasta because honestly,
because in hindsight, we picked our dishes before I had that conversation with her.
Oh, fast.
I knew I was cooking before I had that conversation with her. In real time, I knew. So for me, it was just like, fuck. She likes pasta, but she doesn't like spicy. So I have to figure out how to adjust this dish.
Yeah.
And I adjusted the dish. So that's why I was like, when I say I knew I stepped,
No, you
because I adjusted the dish. That's a traditionally spicy dish.
It's spicy as fuck.
Yeah. And I
Taking
dialed it
drops,
back
nigga.
like insanely enough. Even my friends after the fact, they watched it and said, I know that shit was spicy as fuck. And I was like, bro, no, I really dialed it back because I had to, because she told me she liked spice. So
Yeah.
I had to do what I had to do to make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just had to do what I had to do, which lets you know I can cook for real.
Hey, bro.
Hey.
I
can cook for
my
real.
next question to that, like I said, from the territorial standpoint is, yo, man, I understood why she did it because, and this is what my aspect of, the show said, be open to like your sneaky link and the person that you, whoever you're interested in. This is not a dig on women, but they are not open because everybody got mad. I watched like the 6th episode. I said she got mad, and my other question was
They got all
Nicole
mad.
hated Adam from the beginning. I don't know why she stayed. The shorty that didn't get food. No,
You saw she hated Brandon.
Brandon. Yeah, she hated
Brandon,
Brandon.
that's my dog, by the way.
But she hated that motherfucker from the first episode because the first episode, he said, they were like, you can talk to your sneaky link and the news person at the same time. He said, which was every man said, well, that's weird. And she said, why would it be weird? It's what you do every other weekend. You hook up with me and then somebody else. And he, shout out to that boy, but he stayed strong. He said, yeah, but I got to do it in front of you now. And I got up and walked away.
Not gonna lie.
He said, yeah, but do it in front of you.
Brandon's
is weird.
one-liners are the most classic one-liners
That's hilarious.
ever. That's why that's my little bro, because that's a person. You want to know what's my little bro? Because that's the person who's unapologetically himself.
It was an honest
Yeah, but I gotta do it in front of you.
But at the same time, you're on a dating show.
He said so much, I just be like, B.
Why would you say that? But at the same time,
You're being yourself, so I'm not mad at you, but bro.
you can't get mad. He said,
Shut
that's
the fuck
true.
up.
It's
Yeah,
true. Shut the fuck up.
But shut the fuck up. Or if you put your top lip next to your bottom lip, you put them together, you'll learn to shut the fuck up. Take a top lip,
If you
put it to your bottom
hold them
lip,
shits
you
together,
learn-
nothing comes out.
You learn to shut the fuck up.
Bro, that
But
shit had me
at the end of the day,
fucking
my boy
dead.
is unapologetically himself. And
Shouts out to
honestly,
him.
I'll never hate on a person that's unapologetically themselves because you have to respect that they are who they are.
They are.
And those are some of the people that get the most respect in the world.
Oh, absolutely.
I agree with that.
And you know what you're dealing with every time.
Because
you're
you know what
dealing
you're going to get.
Yeah,
So
you know
it's your
exactly.
fault, not theirs. It's your fault, not
Yeah,
theirs.
you was fucking with
with. And
me.
my thing is,
Yeah. Fuck with me.
y'all,
You knew what you were getting.
when y'all had your little private moment, yo, I ain't gonna cap, bro. Zoe snitched on Colt quick as fuck. I said, God damn. I thought y'all supposed to be open.
In hindsight, when I watched it, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, twin, that was crazy.
Now, my buddy started winging out with Shorty. I said, whoa. I said, but all right, I feel you.
My man, she said that shit so fast. Like, in hindsight, I was like, damn. Now, granted, I don't think it. Nah, actually, I do think it went that way. I ain't gonna lie. Because they're besties in real life. They really are. So, nah, she
Damn.
told her. She's a girl's girl. She told her.
Like there was, and I noticed how like the guys would talk separately.
Like,
the girls created a.
It
council
distracted
quick.
my date a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no,
and I could
without
tell.
a doubt.
In real
Was y'all
time,
like
I could
all in
tell.
the same place?
Yeah, it was all in the same area.
Yeah,
so
look like they were like right next to each
we
other.
were right next to each other. So like,
Absolutely.
it distracted her from our date a little bit, and I noticed that. But see, one thing, I'm just super analytical and super observant. Like, I peeped that. I'm like, whatever is happening in the motel before I got here is affecting, because she's watching this like, damn, and I'm like, I'm right here.
Sweetheart.
Like, fuck that. They're kissing. We could be doing this too right now. Like,
Yeah.
What's
He's
going
like,
on?
he's like, yeah, energy. What's up?
Yeah, and I'm like, thank you. Set the tone, twin. Like, but oh well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, what up?
Okay. All right. My
This
next
is the last question?
Last question. And
All
we
right,
go.
bet.
Hey man, like I said, we'll break it up. It is what it. You made us drink 2 bottles of wine, so that's just
Y'all
on
gonna
you.
have to make.
I gotta
Y'all have to make it do it.
You gotta pee.
Yeah.
All right,
Let
my
me take a
bad.
bit.
All right,
got it.
your face, dog. Dog.
Alright.
Did anyone approach
Your
you about?
face.
Did
What the fuck
anyone
is this?
approach you about your reactions to anything? Because, bro, there's certain parts when you're like, again, I don't want to like. We're trying to. I want
see
people to
that.
watch it
People
for
gonna
you.
watch it. Just go ahead.
People gonna watch it.
You're not
All
giving
right,
shit away.
We're
bro.
not putting
When-
you're
not giving nothing
When
away.
that
Yeah.
boy Colt was doing his apology, and then somebody, I forgot which one of them
Nicole
shorties,
V.
Nicole said something, and you went, you did like this. And then something else happened, and it came back to you again. You went, man. you did the, I don't know about that. And you drank some water and put that bitch down and went, so around. I said, bro, I don't know Corinthian that well, but I know Corinthian going, yeah, all right, y'all want to cut this bitch because these bitches about to lose it. Like,
One thing about me is I'm an animated person. So, like, my facial expressions, my hand gestures, like, I'm just animated, bro.
Right.
Like, so, my friends been telling me this for years. They be like, your face is crazy. Like, the expressions you make to respond to shit is insane. That'll piss a person off, actually. You escalate a situation. Your facial expressions will escalate a situation, and that's a fact. Like, I know that. But
Nah,
I just
he
can't
is
help
too
it.
though, but he the exact same way. I swear to God.
I get it from
That's why I
I
understand.
swear
I
to God,
get it
this
from my
nigga,
mama. Like,
bro.
my mom's the same way. Like she'll be like, bro, what I do? I'm like, your face, fix your face,
fix it.
Like, this is crazy. We can see you,
Bro, no,
Bruh.
his
You feel me?
face.
But like, it was just it's just like what y'all don't see is we're together all day, every day. So we have more backstory. We have more conversations. There's so much more that we know in our head from what's being seen, and it's just like we're just like responding. Like this is just. I'm looking. I'm just like, yo.
Change that one.
I'm looking. I'm just like, yo, this is crazy.
No,
This conversation right now, this is insane.
is it?
Like,
Because, yo, when I was
what I'm hearing right now, it's like, wow.
you're like, I just got here. Like, I can tell you're
Yeah,
just
bro,
like, I
like-
just got here.
I'm just like, oh, okay. Because there's sometimes you be hearing cap and you know it's cap. Like, you ever hear somebody that you know is lying, you just like, shit.
There you go. Shit. Like,
But like, my name Ben and I ain't in it, so like, I'm a drama free type of guy. So like, I be trying to stay out the mix. Like, I'm gonna be in it because I know one thing about me is I'm good at knowing everything and I can speak on everything, but like everything ain't my business. So
it really
like,
ain't. And I
So
wasn't
like,
mad
I'm
at you
just
for
chilling, and I'm just chilling. So like, my facial expressions, a lot of that is me saying, "Fuck, I know way more than what I'm hearing right now." So this is crazy. And then I'm also like, "Damn, I'm hearing what I'm hearing right now. This is news
crazy.
crazy."
My man said, "This is news. Is this
Like it's a lot going on, and I'm just like, "Yo, this is crazy, B." Like, oh my god, he said that out loud. Oh my god, she really did that.
She really feels this way." Fuck.
Yeah, like a lot of this shit is like that. Like even when Angelique stood up for me at the table, talking about I would like to got to know Corinthian. Like in hindsight, I watched the cut too, and I was just like, she says I like to get to know Corinthian because I really feel like some boundaries was crossed. What the fuck that got to do with me?
Yeah, when she said that, I said, and I was,
And I heard it real time, so like if they didn't show my face
They
on that
did
one,
it. They should have.
and my face was like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Like
I
the
take
way
care
I
of your
think,
post.
I'm just like, the fuck you think this is? Like, shawty, baby, I don't move like that. No, you're not about to use me to manipulate your bullshit. Like, I don't move like
And
that.
that, and when she, like,
And
and that's
I'm
why I
like,
think when
you're
she
not
stood
gonna
up,
get
I said,
down
"What the
like
fuck is this about?"
Because at first I'm like, all right, twin, what's happening?
What's up?
Like, you cute. I would go, I would hop down.
Yeah.
But and then she said, I'm just like, never mind, bro. I'm not about to be
Yeah,
a
I'm not
pawn
about to-
to your game. That's crazy work. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I can't do that. That's crazy work. Why would I do that? Like, that makes no sense. Like, I just can't do that. That don't make no sense. So, nah, like, it was a good experience. I mean, it's something everybody should definitely go watch. Behind the scenes, it's just, on the aftermath. It was a good experience. We just linked up in Austin a couple weeks ago. We just did like a kind of like our own version of our own reunion together. That was really
That's cool.
cool. That was really fun. And we just all connected and we've all stayed in contact. And, you know what I'm saying? Some people live here. Like, Lulu lives here. Brandon lives here. You know what I'm saying? So we all connected still. So I think it was a really, really dope experience. I had a lot of fun. I think for me personally, just with my personal experience, I think that for me, there weren't as many women for me there, which is what
That's
I kind
right.
of learned.
Yeah.
And I learned that really fast.
Mm-hmm.
So, so for me, it was just working my move at that point, just to explore new things that I probably had never tried before. So there weren't as many women there that was particularly my type, but I'm an open person and I can still kind of adapt to whatever situation I'm in. So I think next go round, because, hey, if you ask me, we can do this again. That was fun. I'm still single. Like that was
Freaky
fun.
Link 2.
Love Island, Perfect Match.
Hey, they might pick you up, dog.
I'm
Hey,
with
they
whatever.
might pick you up like a solo show, bro. Because like I said, your facial expression made you fucking. Dog, they didn't start showing real facial expressions till you got there. Like they would show people like they show Travis, he was like, like they show reactions. Like they show motherfuckers like, I don't really like that or confusion.
Animated, so I'm just like,
But they show this man's face like my man hit the.
It always cut to his face while somebody else talking.
Yes. They didn't do that till he got there. I was like, oh, this is done. I said, my dog,
because I see everything, so I just be like, and I think about everything, so I just be like, oh wow, that's interesting. Okay,
That's wild.
but I gotta shut the fuck up.
There was one shot where they went behind the shorty that was a host and like I guess she's a therapist or
I know exactly
the
what
day
you're
therapist,
talking about.
and his face like if you look in the far left corner, he goes. Like this, if this is what y'all want to do, because you're like, you had a face like
That was actually what's going through my head. I know. I was
because they were
talking.
talking.
Want to do?
And
All
you're
right.
like, bro, his face was like, ain't none of these motherfuckers happy. I don't know why y'all think that. I was like, and that's when that shit had me fucking dead. I'm sorry.
Bro,
I was
going through my head in those moments. Crazy work,
bro. That's why I was so happy to have you on the show because I was like, yeah, he's reacting like how you should react when the motherfuckers say that. But he was like,
exactly how you would.
or when
Oh,
you know
yeah,
somebody lying,
absolutely.
or when you know somebody lying. And
oh yeah, you go.
That's an exact opposite. You just like.
Oh yeah,
Well,
that's a lie. We
Bruh.
gonna say that?
They said something and you were like, I think you.
I know
did
you're
this.
lying, but damn, twin, like for real, you gonna go that off the scale?
My man hit the water glass like this.
No,
I
for
drank this and it was
real.
tequila.
What's happening?
And it kind of like looked around and said, "Oh, no one else caught it." All right,
They
cool.
been and I ain't in it.
Yeah, my man said he talking to her. My man he talking to her.
All right, I'm gonna definitely watch the show. Do you have any extra like shout outs you want to hand out to?
I mean, of course,
Plugs that you want to plug yourself, whatever.
I mean, of course, shout out to Apoletics Fitness. You know what I'm saying? If you know me, I'm all about my brand. I'm all about living that fit, healthy lifestyle. So if you ever want to know how to like actually, get big in real life. How we get show
Big in real life.
You know, that's one thing. One thing we can do it all. Shout out to Dot Bar and Buckhead at all times. Always, shout out to the home team. Make sure y'all come party with us. Shout out to everybody, all my castmates. I love all of them. Each and every one of them. We definitely had a blast. I love them all to death. There's no smoke here. It's all love with me. And then shout out for Netflix, of course, for the opportunity. Shout out to the closers. Shout out
Yes,
to the restaurant
sir.
industry. Shout out to all those underdeserving, all those underprivileged servers out there, all those bartenders, all those people who aren't treated the way they're supposed to be treated in the industry, because this is a rough industry and people don't give us our respect for being able to thrive in it. One of the hardest industries to thrive in. One of the hardest businesses to run. So all the restaurateurs, all the club owners, nightlife owners, bar owners. Shout out to all of them, because at the end of the day, like, this is one of the hardest things it is to succeed in business. So I want to make sure that we get the respect that we deserved and people understand, get the understanding. One thing I like about what you guys are doing is you guys are bringing awareness to an industry that people just do not
know.
Yeah, and that's
understanding
what, from the moment you told me about this, and I was just like, yo, that's something I would love to be a part of, just because people don't get what we do, you know what I'm saying, and they don't understand how hard it is to succeed at what we do, like, because you can have, and one thing I'm gonna just sign off. Last thing I'll say is, like, you can have a busy restaurant that's not doing well.
Absolutely.
That's
Bro,
not
what?
doing well.
Yep.
Because people equate how busy you are and how popular you are with how well you're doing in business, and it just don't work
No.
like that.
It doesn't.
No, your
correlate.
margins
You know what
are
I'm
so
saying?
thin.
Your margins are thin, and the
Bro.
Numbers
go
matter
off.
every
Numbers
time.
matter here. And there's just so much that goes into it, and what it takes to be here for a long time and just to be successful. And honestly, this is a skill set. What you guys do what you guys do, what I do, what we all do in this industry, this is a skill set. This isn't just a job that anybody can do. I'm sorry. No disrespect to
everybody. I mean, I got people.
Everybody can't do this.
That'll be like, oh yeah, put me on this shit. Like, all right, where have you worked before?
This,
like, how many years? Like, you know about wine?
What are you doing?
Like,
most people are too emotional,
bro.
Most people are too emotional to do this, and you can't really be emotional and do this, bro. Like, I've had servers cry over what a customer said to, and I'm just like,
what the fuck?
The table 13 just shook a hot steak in my face. It got on my face. Like, who cares? Like, get your ass back out there and go make some fucking tips. Nobody cares.
Well, did you get a new steak cooked for her?
Yeah,
I just
got a new steak cooked for her and overgrad. Like, I don't care. Like,
oh my god,
I've been treated like shit by customers. Who cares? Stop being so emotional.
Fuck it, comp it.
Comp it and keep it fucking pushing. Like,
yeah.
shut up.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a hard industry to succeed in, you know? So, shout out to everybody who does succeed in this business.
Especially with no, I had to say that. I'm just saying, bro. No, the people.
It will be bleeped.
I'm telling you, down south in Atlanta, it's a different type. It's a different type.
We live in Gotham City.
Fucking Gotham
and I
City,
said that on camera, on television, on Sneaky Links.
This is definitely Gotham
City. They said, where are you from? I said, bro, I date in Gotham City. It's the hardest place to date. It's the hardest place to eat.
Hey.
My homeboy Claude from New York, he called it Gotham City.
It is Gotham City.
I've lived in New York. New York ain't Gotham. Atlanta's Gotham.
He calls that's what he lived down here for like a year. He was like,
Atlanta's Gotham, bro.
City right now.
No, Atlanta's Gotham.
Gotham. Yeah.
Bro,
It is.
I really wanted GTA 6 to be based off of Atlanta.
Yeah, that would have been incredible.
Nigga,
That'd have been incredible.
That would have been incredibly entertaining.
Instead of Park, University Park would have been crazy.
Oh yeah, no, it would have been incredible to have GTA mastered off Atlanta because it would have been so realistic.
Bro, for real, nigga, it's literally, bro. You got police chases.
Like, bro, like it would have been very realistic.
Like,
everything that you could do in this fucking game is real life.
What you could do in Atlanta? They'd be like, "This is crazy."
Bruh, there was a dead horse in downtown Atlanta. Like,
on the highway, nigga. They would have to have a scamming skill. You know how like you can get buff and shit.
Yeah.
They would have how good of a scammer are you, nigga? What?
Yeah, like, and then we add all that to the marketplace. You just have to understand, just like what Atlanta's built off of, and then like when you bring hospitality, like hospitality in Atlanta is so different based off the history of Atlanta nightlife and the way it goes. Which it's a beautiful thing just as much as it's an ugly thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no.
It's a beautiful thing. There's a lot of beauty in that. So like, we're not just shit talking on the marketplace.
But there's beautiful moments.
Because there's a lot of beauty in
what you can.
Yeah, it's a lot of beauty in what you can get when you come to Atlanta. You just need to understand where it's all rooted from.
Right.
Where it's all rooted from, how it all comes together, what makes it the way it is. You know what I'm saying? And the direction is going in now because it's going in a very different direction. Like we're in a real interesting time in Atlanta right now in the nightlife, in the bar, and the restaurant industry. So like we're going in a different direction than what we've been in, and that's a whole nother conversation in itself. So I really appreciate y'all for having me.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Corinthian.
I would love to talk more.
We're definitely gonna have you back. We're definitely gonna have you back.
We can definitely talk more about,
absolutely.
and we can talk about whatever, bro. Like this is kind of what I do.
Hey, I love this shit.
I love this shit.
Highly appreciate you coming in, having this conversation, having these candid statements, having real moments of like showing you who you are as a person, things that have made you up to become who you are right now.
Absolutely.
Where decisions and movements and
nigga starting from the bottom.
Yeah, from the fucking bottom, from
literally
a pizza
from the
spot.
Pizza spot.
Spot. No, pizza spot was in Georgia. I was in like 16.
Georgia. Shit. Pizza spot in Georgia to Harlem
at 23 to Sugar Factory
to Connecticut,
back to Atlanta, giving you the opportunity to come back to
and own some dope shit.
To be a mover and shaker in this environment. We highly appreciate you coming and rocking with us, man. We appreciate you. This has been a long time coming. Big shout outs to you. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
All right, and so we're gonna sign off. I'm your boy E Mays. You can call me Mr. Put It Together, Mr. Find a New Room, Mr. I Steal Forks.
This nigga did find a room.
Mr.
Oh my god.
Find a room. Big shout out to my guy on my far right. That guy Reek. He's the smartest brother you know in the room. The closer.
God fucking
And
damn.
that boy.
Corinthian, don't you fucking bring that Rasta pasta near my bitch ever again.
Yo.
Because he brought that Rasta pasta. I said, hey, we gonna bleep this part? I was like, oh, he gonna hey, we ain't gonna say nothing else, but no disrespect to that young lady Zoe. She's a beautiful person. Thank you very much. No disrespect, but thank you very much. As always, we are your mama and your auntie's
Favorite servers.
We are the guys you deal with at the end of the night. Could be a good time for you or a bad time for you. But as always, we are your closers. Thank you very much. Big shouts out to that guy Corinthian for coming in.
Greatly appreciate you for having me, my brothers. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And
And
we're closed.